How's it going, y'all? I'm Kren. Y'all are watching the Theeldredgefam. In today's video, we are going to follow up on a couple of the things that we've had going on in previous videos. We're going to show you guys the boat motor and the boat and kind of what we figured out with that. We also found something super cool on the beach when Maverick and I were out there, so we'll show you that. We're also going to give you an update on Maverick, how he's feeling, kind of what's going on with the doctors and stuff like that, and his croup that he's had. To start it off though, we're gonna feed the animals, show you guys kind of what is going on with the animals. We actually are gonna be having some more babies soon, it looks like. So let's take a look at that. Good morning, Emerald. Oh, hi. So she is laying eggs like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 eggs. Good morning, Goose. What do you want to say to the people? Hi, Goose. You're such a good boy. So she still has her 6 other babies in here. You guys can see them. They're all hanging out. Not quite sure yet how many are male, how many are female. Wait, why is there only 5? Why is there only 5? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. Okay. Woo! Had me nervous there for a second. It's hiding back there. I'm not sure quite yet how many of them are male, how many of them are female. But once we know, then we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do with them all. I think we're going to try and keep all of the females. And then obviously we don't need 5 males, so we'll be getting rid of some of the males. Let's go ahead and grab a scoop of feed here for the chickens. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. We are fixing to maybe get some rain today. It's a little bit cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like 100 degrees. Whoo, it was awful. It was very hot. Today it's feeling a lot better. Good morning, Zan. Hi, Domino. Chickens. Sean. Here you go. Knock yourselves out. Zan's like, what about me? What about you, Zan? What about you, Zan? Just want to be the center of attention, I know it. Let's get y'all's waters figured out, cleaned up. So I have to tell you guys, we have been having a major problem with an owl predator. It's killed probably 10 of our chickens in the last, I don't know, 3 weeks. And the chickens that stay in the chicken coop are fine. Obviously, the owl can't get in the chicken coop. But we have some of the chickens that sometimes won't go sleep in the chicken coop at night. And, you know, they'll go hide in the grass or something like that. Like, we just can't tell that they're not in there. And then we come out the next morning and they're dead. So, if y'all have any advice on how to help with the owl situation, y'all let me know, because we need all the help we can get on that, because we got to figure out something to mitigate the owl situation. Well, I almost just made a big mistake. I almost forgot to turn off the fence before I opened it. I would have remembered real quick that I can't touch the fence. All the animals are taken care of, food, water, all that good stuff. Their food usually lasts a couple of days. So does their water, but with it being so hot, it's like, man, may as well clean this out every single day just to keep it clean. But that pretty much takes care of everything out here. Let's get into where we left you guys in the middle of the lake on the boat. Well, y'all, this is what I'm working on. This is a pressure washer. Was a pressure washer. And this pressure washer, hopefully by the end of this video, is going to be turned into a boat motor. Now you may be asking yourself, why didn't you just go buy a boat motor? Or what in the heck is going on?
Do you like it? What do you like? Well, it worked until it didn't. Well, shoot. Our prop is spun off the flange, which means I didn't tighten it tight enough, which I didn't even think about doing. No! It was doing so good. Our leak It's not leaking anymore, which is great. So, shoot, Maverick, I forgot the tool. Dang it! I should have brought a pair of pliers. Well, we're stranded. So the problem we're having is the prop is just spinning on the shaft. So I'm gonna come up with a better solution for this. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet. I may weld a rod here to keep it from spinning. I don't know yet. But we're gonna try and just tighten this down for now and see if that'll work. Well, unfortunately that ain't gonna work. Still need a pair of pliers. Try number 2, see if we got something else. After we got stranded out there, we paddled back into shore and we ran back home, and I had Marcy help me tighten down the prop flange so that it wouldn't be loose. And Maverick and I went back out there, and I'm glad we did because we ended up finding something amazing. Let me show you guys. Say what's up! Are you having fun? Woohoo! Well, Maverick, what do you think?
Like it.
You like it? Look how far we made it from the truck. You can't even see the truck over there anymore. There's some big fish over here. I saw like a 4-foot alligator guard just over here, and it's only like a couple inches deep here. Woo, you like it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go up on the shore for a minute?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, the ground here is solid, where on the other side it's so soft. Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time playing with me. Oh, I gotta move the engine. Hold on, buddy. Well, we got stranded once, but that ain't gonna stop us here. I think we did it!
Yay.
Yay! Oh, look, there's deer tracks here. Ooh, lots of mosquitoes too. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. We're gonna look real quick for some arrowheads. I found one arrowhead in my life. They're down in this area apparently. We'll look for a minute. I'll show you if we show anything, but most likely we won't. Just enjoying this. This is amazing. A boat opens up a whole new world of opportunities. Go find a cool rock and show me it.
That's what.
That's a regular rock. Find a cool one.
This rock.
Whoa. What are you going to do with it?
What in the water?
Okay, throw it. Whoa, good job. You almost made it. Do you like spending time with Daddy? Does Daddy like spending time with you, Bubs?
That rock.
Whoa, that is a cool one.
See it? Look. Come on. I see it.
Yeah.
What in the water? Woo! See this one?
Oh my gosh, y'all, we might have just found something. Dang it. Does that not look like it could have been like an arrowhead or something? The way it's all flaked like that? I don't think it is. Ah, false positive. Dang it. That would have been like amazing. Okay, you guys. I think we found something. Oh my gosh. If that ain't part of the beginning of an arrowhead, I don't know what is. That's gotta be. I mean, leave a comment down below if you don't think it is. But I would say that definitely is. Maverick, we found one.
Wow.
What is it?
Oh.
An arrowhead.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, you guys saw our little finds. Don't know if they're anything, but we're going to hold on to them anyhow. We do have a leak in the boat. turns out it's not actually from what I thought. It's from one of these benches that's leaking. I mean, those other holes would be leaking too, but the water that's in there isn't from what I fixed. It's from yet another problem that we haven't fixed. So I'm gonna have to look into that one. Thankfully, it's not very bad. That's about as bad as it is. You ready to go boat more?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
One more thing.
Whoa. Okay, go sit down.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So we've got a couple of little changes we're going to make on that boat down the road, but we'll post that whenever we get around to doing that. We've got so many things going on. It's working, and when we use it, we'll just use it as it is until I get to actually painting it and all that kind of stuff. But I sent the picture of that arrowhead point to my neighbor, and he says he thinks it was actually the beginning of a knife blade and not an arrowhead. So super cool. I'm really stoked about it. It's so cool to me to be able to go out and find stuff that people made hundreds, thousands of years ago. So I think it's super cool. But let's give you guys a quick update on Maverick and kind of what's going on and all of that kind of stuff with the doctors and his crew.
Thank you guys so much for your prayers for Maverick. If you guys didn't know and didn't see our last video, Crandall will link it somewhere. Maverick had to go to the ER because he couldn't breathe, and he ended up having croup. Luckily, the twins haven't got it. I have come down with a cold, but everybody else seems to be doing okay. So at the ER, they actually ended up messing up and not giving him the right amount of medicine he needed to recover, so we had to take him back into the doctors. And after talking to Maverick's pediatrician, he said that we need to do something, whether that be file a complaint with the hospital or file a complaint with our insurance, just that Maverick wasn't treated properly, and because of that he was sick a lot longer and required more visits. And so we're kind of looking into what to do. We've talked to both my dad and my brother, who have worked in the hospital industry for many years, and my dad says to file an appeal basically through our insurance when the bill comes through, and then they'll file a complaint with the hospital. And then my brother says that we should file a complaint through the hospital, and so we might end up doing both. We're kind of looking at our options and seeing what to do. But it's been very stressful, just in the fact that he could have been better 3 days ago, and he's now at like a 7 out of 10 instead of being a 10 out of 10. He has gotten better though, and we just wanted to thank you guys for your prayers.
So it's been really weird because the doctor was the one that was like, you guys need to do something about this because it's not okay.
He was so mad. Like, I wish I would have been able to film in their office, because he like read the thing and he was like, wait, what? Because first of all, they gave him the wrong medicine. They were supposed to give him a shot, and they gave him an oral dose, which it has been a disaster trying to get him to take it. I'm like, a disaster trying to get him to take it. And you guys gave us great suggestions. Thank you. We have tried putting it in different sauces. We tried putting it in a popsicle, and he'll like taste the popsicle and be like, no, like this is medicine, like I don't want it. So I like put it in juice, and we've tried like putting it in his cheeks or down his throat like you guys suggested, in a syringe, and he'll literally sit there and go and like bubble it all out of his mouth. So like he hates it, and I just wish that we would have been able to like nip it in the butt with a shot at the very beginning, but because the ER messed up, there's nothing we can do. My brother actually did say, he said, next time I wish we lived closer to Dallas, but he said, next time if something's wrong with one of your kids, like try to take them to pediatric ER. And so that's good advice for all of you guys. ERs aren't set up to take care of children. Pediatric ERs are. And I wish we would have known that, because we had to drive 35 minutes to the doctors anyways. I wish we would have drove the 45 to 50 minutes to go to a pediatric ER, where they would have been equipped to take care of Maverick. And normal hospitals don't deal with children very often, and so take your kids to a pediatric ER.
Yeah, so it has been a whirlwind, and we've learned some stuff. Hopefully we can pass a little bit of that knowledge on to you guys. But we'll kind of see where it goes from here. Maverick's getting better. Both Marcy and I kind of have like, she's been a little bit more sick than I have, but.
Wait, you have a cold?
Yeah. I've had a cold for 3 days.
We haven't even talked about this.
Yeah. So we both just probably got a little bit of what Maverick had. Or a
Definitely
different...
not as bad, though.
Yeah, well, I don't think adults can really get croup. But yeah, anyways, it's been a whirlwind. Hopefully we'll get it all taken care of. And so far the twins don't seem... They've had a little bit of fevers, but not really. So hopefully we've kept them away from it as much as possible. So hopefully everybody is on the up and up. My voice is kind of in and out. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's like kind of congested. But I want to give y'all a rundown of kind of the things that we have coming in the next, probably in the next month. We got some house projects. We'll go into that probably in the next video or something like that. But as far as outside projects go, this is kind of what we got. So some of you may know, over a year ago, we bought a shop. And I'll play a clip of that real quick to show you guys kind of what we bought. This is kind of what it looks like. You can see it's just galvanized posts and things. So we're gonna get it taken down today. I'm just gonna go take all the tin off the roof, and then I've got my dad coming to help me in a couple of days. So that was what we bought. We took it down, like you saw, and it's sitting over here, and it's been sitting there ever since we got it. Well, we're planning on building the shop and putting the shop right here, which is going to be a little bit interesting. We've got this big tree we're going to have to kind of take care of. We got to knock down 3 trees over there. Probably these 2 cedar trees. We've got a lot of work to do here, but we're going to need some heavy equipment to rip out all of these trees. So in preparation for that, we are also going to be taking down this old barn shed thing, and we're going to go through that. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys the inside of that, really. There's some really old cool stuff in there that we're going to show you, and then we're going to end up tearing this entire thing down. We're going to take everything that's in there because there is some storage stuff in there, and we'll take all of that stuff and we'll put it in the shop barn thing right there, and that's where it'll temporarily stay until we have the shop built. So it's mostly like garden tools and stuff like that, so it's nothing that's going to get ruined, and we will then put it over there. But then that'll make it so we can actually use some of this old tin, because you guys know I like to reuse and recycle. So we're going to end up using a bunch of this to rebuild Goose, to then build some new chicken coops, duck pens, animal enclosures, all that kind of stuff. We've been needing some more, and so we're going to be able to use the materials of this to do that. So y'all stay tuned for that. We've got, like I said, we've got some big stuff coming. We're going to move a bunch of this stuff around. We're trying to get our farm situated. We bought this place and there was basically nothing on it. We had to rebuild the entire house, redo the entire property. We don't have tractors and all that kind of stuff yet. So it is a slow process, and it's a process that I'm willing to do. Thanks you guys for sticking along with it. It is a slow process, you know. We've got obviously all the house stuff, and then the 3 boys, and just life. I'm still doing other work other than YouTube. And so things just take a little bit more time than we thought. But that's all right. It's all part of the journey, and we're enjoying it. So hopefully you guys will follow along. We got some shop project stuff coming on. We've got some house stuff coming, and obviously all the animal stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, go down, hit that subscribe button. We'll see y'all on the next one.